Kia ora anō tātou. Kia ora hui anō rā tātou a tēnā rea, te mihi atu ki a koutou. A ko hara mai nei ki noi ki tēnei kaupapa, te whakariterei nā huatana katoa, i tono ai koutou kia tai mai ki tēnei kaupapa. Nō reira kai te mihi atu ki a koutou nā tauira, ko pakaru nei a koutou nā wera. I te tiki atu i nā tohu e whakariterei ki a koutou i tēnei ahi. Nō reira tēnei ka mihi atu ki a koutou katoa. Ki a koutou hoki o koutou pākeke, o koutou korau a kuia. Taino atu ki koutou tuakana teina, i hara mai nei te whakarite i tēnei āhuatana. Nō reira nā mihi nui katoa ki a koutou, o tira, i pakaru katoa nei a koutou nā wera, i te tiki atu i nā taona, e whakawhiwhia nei ki a koutou i tēnei ra. Nō reira tēnei ka mihi atu ki a koutou. Taino atu rā ki te whare wānana o tākau whakaihu waka. O tira ki te mana whenua, te huna kaina o tēnei takiwā, kia nai tahu Ngāti Māmu e Waitaha, ka mihi tonu ka haere tonu nā mihi ki a rata. Nō reira kua tau mai rā ki taua wā, ki te kohira i nā huatana katoa e pāna ki a koutou. Nō reira tēnei ka mihi aki. Nō reira, inoi te ahuatana o tēnei huihuina, ka mihi atu ki a koutou kato. Nō reira i tēnei wā ki a whakarite hiara he karakia mā tātou mō tēnei rā, a taino atu ki te mutuna o tēnei hui. Nō reira ki a inoi aki tāta. E ihua te matua te tamate wairua tapu nei tāu poro nei tuatu nei ki mai tau waruaru i te tuku whakamoe me te whakawhetai atu ki a koe mō nā huatana katoa e pāna ki a mātau i tēnei rā. Ani rā ki a mātau tau i rai tō mātau atua koe ki ni rā tau ki nā karamatamata o te ao e tō mātau atua. Kua whakawhiwhia nei o rā tau tohu e tō mātau atua no reira ka inui ka tani tuna tuki a koe ki a tau mai tāu manākina ki a rā tau katoa taina atua ki o rā tau pākeke. Ki o rā tau tuakana teina korau a kuia e tō mātau atua. Koe ni rai inui e tani tuna tini ki a koe ki a haerere tunu koe ki wāni nui a mātau ki a tapatahia i o mātau nā kau ki a koe. E te atua nā mano e noho nei te rani ko koe tō mātau he para e kore e hapa. Ko koe no hai whakahokia ki o mātau wairua e arahi nei a mātau ki nā ara o te tika. E whakaaroho ki nā ki toi no e te atua tahu ni a mātau ki arite ki tau atawhai. Te tini au aro hatana te muru nā mātau hara. E te atua whakarono ki tā mātau karana. Tahuri mai i au tarine ki a mātau i noi. Hai pirine koe mō mātau hai pākai o mātau huariri katoa. Gloria ki toi no tapu. Tata tau aiata. E tū. Tia kina mātau e ihu atu a uri whai ai o. Kia tata mai tau uri na ki te whakaora i a mātau. Ara i a tia mātau nā whakawai nā te awa te kiko a te rewera. Mā hoki mātau e tipua i tēnei i ao. Gloria ki toi noa tapu. Amen.
Tēnā koutou katoa, tēnā koe hata taka koe Justine. Ngā mihi mahana kia koutou katoa. Welcome everyone to this very exciting day, the oath reading and your graduation, New Zealand's newest doctors. Congratulations. My name's Tim Wilkinson. I'm the acting dean of the Otago Medical School, and I'm going to act as your MC for today. And we're going to share some of our jobs around with the other deans who are with us. And I welcome not just yourselves, but also staff from all our campuses who are here to celebrate with you as well. Just acknowledging your journeys to get here. You'll have all had your own journey and you'll have all had your own obstacles to overcome. Not least of which some of the obstacles that we put in your way from time to time, that you've also overcome. So well done, and you're all here and you all deserve to be here, and it's just lovely to see you. And we're so pleased that our nation is going to get a new lot of well-qualified, excellent doctors. So it's lovely to see you. And particular welcome too to friends and family who are joining us online. It's lovely. We're going to work on trying to find a bigger space one day so that your friends and family could be with you, because this is a public event. Reading the oath is a declaration to the public about what you value and what you believe. So we like it to be shared with others. So it's lovely that people can share it with us online as well. What we're going to do, an apology also from Swetonia Green, our newest dean from the Dunedin School of Medicine. It seems to be a tradition somewhat. She's got COVID on the day of graduation, and Professor Lindy Anderson has agreed to fill in. Coincidentally, she did the same thing last year when Joe Baxter had COVID on the day of graduation. And also welcoming Professor Suze Pitama from our Christchurch campus and William Levac from our Wellington campuses, and of course many other staff as well. So the purpose of today, of course, is to read the oath, but we also like to just acknowledge some of the other things that we value in you and in our course, and some of that's academic, but we want to broaden the things that we value. So we've divided up our values into what some of the values of the university are, which are service and leadership. Obviously there's the academic bit and then there's the research bit. So that's how we're structuring it. So we're going to start off with just acknowledging those of you who've provided service or leadership during your time with us. So I would like those people who are on a student executive or president or served in ELM, okay, years 2 or 3, if you can remember if you did that, could you just stand up now just so that we can acknowledge you? Thank you. Thank you. So now I'm going to pass over to Suze, who's going to do similar for Christchurch.
Kia ora koutou, ka mihi mahana kia koutou I tēnei wā. It's a great privilege that I stand here as Dean and Head of Campus at Christchurch. I'm a little bit biased, but I think all the Christchurch students look super cute today, so I'm really excited to be representing them. And also, just before I start the acknowledgements around leadership and service, I just want to acknowledge one of our students who isn't here today. But for the Christchurch students, I want you to know that Daniel's actually watching online. So Laura's organised that, so he is with us today. And Daniel, I know you're watching, and we just want to tell you we haven't forgotten about you, we miss you, and we look forward to when we can support you at your graduation. Kia ora. So, can these stunners please stand? The 2022 CMS exec members, Alex Timmings, you know who you are, don't be shy, sweet. Molly, Elliot, Kareem, kia ora. Louis, can you please stand? You were our 2023 CMSA cultural rep. Can I just say Louis has also saved me so many times with his bagpiping for our 50th anniversary and for our Tūkiritaka launch. Kia ora for sharing your talents with us. Jackson, kia ora, being our Māori medical student rep. Alex, you get around a bit, so you were also the education rep. Connor Tarrant, where's Connor? You helped balance Alex for the educational rep. Amelia Liggett, who was our social rep. Kareem, you were also doing the social rep thing in 2023. In 24, Kareem took on the president role. Louis, the vice president. Joseph, where are you? He looked after the money, and I've just checked the accounts. Kia ora, you did a good job. Imogen Scott, who stepped up as the secretary. Kia ora. Alex, also for being the NZMSA rep. Really appreciate your leadership there. Connor, also for being the educational rep and the co-chair for our staff student committee. Thank you. Also, we want to acknowledge Lizzie Ellis. Where are you, Lizzie? Sports rep, she had us. Sneetha, where's Sneetha? Yeah, don't hide, sweetheart. I saw you come in. Sponsorships and Communication Officer, Geraldine, for our International Student Rep. Kia ora, Geraldine. Anna and Diana for being our TI reps. Kei he kuia. And I also want to acknowledge on other committees, Imogen Scott for our undergraduate student representation on the OMS Executive Board, and Kareem, who was a little bit traumatised being on the Fitness to Practice Committee. So just on behalf of all of the faculty at UOC, we want to say ngā mihi kia ora. So with that, I'll now hand over to the acting DMS team for today, Lindley.
Tēnā koutou katoa. My name's Lindley Anderson, and I am Deputy Dean normally, but have stepped up today to fill in for Swaitonia, who she would like me to pass on to you, and hi Sway, I know you're watching, that she is so proud of all of you, and she wants to acknowledge your commitment, your tenacity and collaboration with each other, with your patients and families and community. And she wants to thank the DSM support team, teaching and pastoral care, including all academic and professional staff. So thank you very much to everyone who has worked hard to support us all through this journey. So she said she's absolutely gutted she can't be here. And she wants me to mention the OUMSA, DMS, AA execs for this year. So Lucy Phibbs, can you stand up, Lucy? Thank you, Lucy. Hannah Davies, the Vice President. So Lucy's the President, Hannah is the Vice President. Then we have Cole Melhopt, who is the Treasurer. And Kate Forster, Welfare Officer. Kate, thank you, Kate. Ruby Butler, Social Officer. And Dana Gallagher, Welfare TI Rep. Is that you? Yeah, thank you. Sorry, I didn't watch who stood up, sorry. Then Bella Heskett, Social TI Rep. Important role. Shani Gimlet, who is the TI Rep Education. Thank you, Shani. And Tim Kent-Royds, NZMSA Rep. Not here. Then Luca Fox, 4th Year Education Rep. And Ruth Bridgman, 5th Year Education Rep. And also I want a special mention to Nick Sinnott, who played a role when he was in the DSM and then moved to the Wellington campus. So thank you everybody for your important roles and the way you've contributed to the graduation of your peers. So thank you. Can we have a round of applause for them? That just leaves me to welcome William. Thanks, William. Just pick up what I knocked over.
Kia ora, ko William Tokoingawa, ko te manataki ki te Otago whakaihu waka ki pōneke, absolutely positively pōneke. The last 3 years have been a period of change and transition, and it must have been successful because look at all of you now. You've emerged beautiful medically qualified butterflies, so it's good. I'd like to acknowledge the student leaders in our Wellington community. Georgia Hogarth, would you please stand up? So Georgia was the president of WIPSA. This is the Wellington Health Professional Student Association. Georgia was also the class co-rep for 4th and 5th year in UOW in 2022 and 2023. And please stay standing. And Hōtene Naropo Tuia. Hi, Hotini. Hotini was the tumuaki of Ngā Puna Hauora for 2024. These guys met with me on a monthly basis. WIPSA and Ngā Puna Hauora represent all the health professional students on the Wellington campus, so not just the medical students. So I want to acknowledge that and thank you very much for working with me. Please stay standing because I think it would be nice to see everybody up. The other people on the Wellington campus who had student leadership roles were, I'm going to claim Nick Sinnott as a UOW guy. Nick was tumuaki of Te Oaranga, the Māori Medical Student Association this year, and Indira Fernando. Indira was this year's president of the New Zealand Medical Student Association, which is the overarching organisation representing all Otago and Auckland medical students. They were also the LGBTIQ plus rep for WIPSA in 2023. So could you give me a round of applause for these student leaders? Please stay standing. So we'll add the others from WIPSA. Anjali Gent Johan, who was the 2024 Vice President. Laura Bingham, who was a class rep with Georgia for 4th and 5th year, 2022 and 2023, along with Anjali. Laura has also been one of the 3 2024 TI education reps alongside Hannah Wilkinson and Rachel Collin. There, they could please stand up. Yes, thank you. Ama Manasawala was the 2023 Cultural Rep and 2024 Treasurer. Thank you. Alicia Taramai was the Pacific Health Professional Student Association Rep in 2022 and shared this role with TMI Kōtiki. Could you guys stand up, please? And Isaac Bush has been the 2024 Rural Rep. And in previous years, we also had Angad Chauhan, who was the Cultural Rep in 2022, and the NZMSA Rep in 2023. Lane McLeod, who was the WIPSA LGBTQIA Rep in 2022, and Advocacy Rep in 2023. I hope you're standing up as I'm reading your names out. Alistair Hadlow was the WIPSA Social Rep in 2022. Also, could you please be joined by now Ngā Puna Hauora members, Annalise Olsen, the Kaitiaki Putia, Caitlin Culvert-Shandley, the Kai Tui, Chloe Preeb. Chloe Preeb was the Kai Tui for Te Oranga as well, the national organisation, as well as serving for Ngā Puna Hauora as the WIPSA as a rep for WIPSA in 2022 and 2023. Renee Dudley, Jessie Irwin, and Asha Keel. I think that's everybody. Oh, Andrew Zhao, who was a member of the New Zealand Medical Student Association for the last 3 years and Vice President of the Workforce on that association of 2024. And I think that's my list. Thank you very much. Welcome. Thank you, folks.
Have we forgotten anyone? Okay, we're all going to stand up soon anyway, so that's good. Okay, so 12 of you have graduated. Are graduating today with your degree with a distinction. So we're going to do the same thing again. We're just going to get those from the relevant campus, the dean, to read out the names of those people. So we're starting once again with Suze.
Kia ora. If the following people can please stand. Ivana, Louise, Daly, Rose. Okay, here, Rose. Rosie, sorry. Kia ora, Rosie, sorry. I need my glasses on, I'm just being a bit vain today. Connor, kia ora, Connor, and Eddie. Stay standing. Stay standing for Dunedin.
Thank you. Can I ask Ash Gillen to stand up, please? Oban Hawkins. Great. Cameron Ogle. Great, thank you, Cameron. And William Pitts. Thank you. And to...
For the Wellington campus, Amy Cooper, Anjali Gent Johan, and Charlotte William. Congratulations.
Congratulations once again. Now finally, how do we recognise the other value of the university, another value of the university, which is research? So those of you who've done an intercalated degree, so you've done a BMed Sci or a PhD during your time doing your MBCHB, I don't have your name, but could you just stand up? Great, congratulations as well. So we do also have an award for the people, for the person or people who've come top of their class, the highest academic achievement in the program. And this year we couldn't separate between 5 people. So that's really nice for us. And all those 5 people get $8,000, which I'm sure you'll find handy. And also now is Chris here? Jackie, Chris? No, okay. And also the Alumni Association provide a silver salver, which we will present to you. So the 5 people, could you stand up? So there's Anjali Gent-Johan, Ash Gillen, Cameron Ogle, Connor Tarrant, and Charlotte Williams. Please stand up. And we'll arrange, if you can come down after this, just before the photos, we'll get you those silver salvers to present to you for that. So if you just come down here and meet us here, we'll do that for you. There's also a prize to commemorate the first female graduate of the medical school, Emily Hanberg Seiderberg, in 1896, I think. So there's an award also given in memory of her and her achievements. And those 3 students are Anjali Gent-Johan, Connor Tarrant, and Charlotte Williams. Congratulations. So just a brief pause for some housekeeping. So we're just about going to do the oath just in a minute. But what we're going to do is after that, we'll Hata will close off with some... Susan's going to make some closing comments, followed by Hata, followed by Waiata. And then you can exit to have your class photos outside. And my suggestion is once that's happening, you do that quickly because it always takes slightly longer than you think because the procession starts at 11:30 from outside the dental school and you don't really want to miss that either. So just... Oh, we're going to have a photograph in here first? Okay. Oh, okay. Correction. Before you leave, we're going to have a photograph here of the whole class, and then you're going to leave. Thank you, Jill. Okay. So that's at the end of proceedings. Okay. So, welcome, you guys. You're just in time. We're now going to... have the reading of the oath. So we're going to ask the 3 student presidents of this year to lead you in that, and they have all been primed on that. So you're going to come out the front here, and we're going to read it. You're going to read it with them, first of all in Te Reo, secondly in English. They will start you off, but you just all read it together. You don't wait for them. Well, as soon as they start, you start reading with them. And we'll get you all to stand, and we'll get the staff to stand as well.
Everybody ready?
Toru wha.
Ko taku hei ika āwhiro o te kura hauora o te whare wānanga o Otago. Ka eke atu te kaunga o taku mahi whakaora tangata ki tētahi taumata ike mōku me te nākau tapatahi te aroha pūmo, te kau anu anō hoki mō te oranga o te ira tangata. Ka tūkuna taku katoa kia tū hei pōnonga ki ngā tangata katoa o te ao. Mā taku mā tātou, me aku pūkenga ka nganga ki te whakapakiri i te matatika o te tangata. Me mātua tiaki ahau i taku oranga, i taku haora, kia taia ai e au, te maimoa atu i te tangata ki tētahi paerewa tīkoke. Ka whakautenga au, nā kura huna, kua manaia mai kia hau. Ka tūrangatira nei, tēnei mahi kia au, ko ona ura, ko ona mātapono, kia kāke ai, ko te oranga o te tangata tonu, ki te akitu o whakahirahira. Ka āta mātou au, i aku taunahua, me ngā pūkenga o tangata ke, ki te whakatau mauiwi, ki te ārai mauiwi, ki te maimoa i te tangata. Ka aro pū atu taku mahi, kia ora pai ai rātou katoa, ka noho ki raro i taku haumarutanga, ā ko te oranga tonutanga o te marea whānui hoki, te kaupapa mātua. And then in English. I undertake that as a graduate of medicine at the University of Otago, I will practice the science and art of medicine to the best of my ability with moral integrity, compassion, and respect for human dignity. I will dedicate my life to the service of humanity. I will use my knowledge and ability to further the realization of human rights. I will attend to my own health, well-being, and abilities in order to provide care of the highest standard. I will respect the secrets which are confided in me. I will honour the profession, its values, and its principles in the ways that best serve the interests of patients. I will recognise my own limitations and the special skills of others in the diagnosis, prevention, and treatment of disease. I will work for the good of all persons whose health may be placed in my care, and for the public good.
E noho. It's with pleasure that I'm able to give the closing comments today, and as you were reading the oath in te reo, I had a moment when I realised that our tupuna in 1987 that took the Māori language petition to Parliament would have never dreamed that Otago Whakaihu Waka would have all of its graduates, as beautiful as you are, doing that in te reo. So thank you for that privilege. I feel like we're standing out at Otago Harbour and we're about to push your waka haurua into the harbour, and we hope we've taught you how to navigate it, so you're going to be okay. And so it's quite a tender moment for us to feel confident that we know that you've met the graduate outcomes and that you're going to be amazing, that you have a sense of humanity and kindness that medicine really needs at the moment to treat all of Aotearoa. And although the current government isn't motivated by evidence-based, we know you are evidence-based practitioners, and that is our light and our hope this morning as we set your waka off into your new journey. I say the waka haurua because it is double-hulled. You have you on one side and your whānau on the other. And just on behalf of the University of Otago Medical School faculty, we hope that you will always count us as part of your whānau waka. If you get into trouble, ring. If someone bullies you, ring. You got heaps of aunties here, we're sorted. You know, we will always be part of your community of practice. It's with honour today that we greet you not as our students, but as our colleagues. Nā mihi mahana ki a koutou. Kia ora.
Kia ora anō rā tātou. E tūtau toko tonu ana ki nā mihi kua mihia. E tika tonu e rā kōrero a koe kōtau ki nei nā moe moe a. Ia rita rita ia e koutou. Ia ki ai koutou ki nā karamata o te ao. Ani ko koutou rau eni. No reira kia kahatonu kia manawa nui. Kei te rahi nā tau kei te ramai mua i a koutou ki te whawhai nā tina nā o etahi ke no atu. No reira kia ora rawāti ki a koutou. No reira i tēnei wā tātā tau karaki a whakamutuna. Nā o tira kia ino ia ki tātou. E ihua te matua te tama te wairua tapu e tuku whakamoimi tatuna kia koe mō tēnei hui hui nā mātau i tēnei rā. No reira kai te inoi kai te tani tuna kia koe kia tau tunu mai rā tā manaki ina kia mātau katoa. Nei rā, i nei pōta e tana e tō mātau atua i tīmata nei nanahi nei. No reira, i tēnei rā ko whakapiki atu ki nei te ātā mira, te tiki rā i warātau tohu e tō mātau atua. No reira inoi e tani atuna kia koe kia tau tunu mai tā manaki ina kia rātau katoa tāinua tōki o rātau pākeke. O rātau korau a koia, ka whai atu nei a rātau inoi te ātā mira e tō mātau atua. No reira kai te inoi kai te tani atu kia koe kia tau mai tā manaki ina kia rātau katoa. Tāinua atu rā ki te mutu nao tēnei pōta e tana e tō mātau atua. Tāinua i te wā ka hoki ai rātau ki o rātau kai. Manaki tia ki nā tonu mai rātau e tō mātau atua, tāinua soki ki nā haututu a te pōnei e tō mātau atua. Te whakatutu ki rai nā hua tana katoa, ko rātau rāwe nei e tō tikānea ki e nei mahi e tō mātau atua. E iwa arataki na mātau i au huarahi mea i koe ko koe i hoa te atua kāro. Kia haere re tonu koe ki wāni nui a mātau kia tapatahi ai o mātau nā kau kia koe. Nā te mea kua tīmata ke hia koe no te tīmatana rā no te ao. Kororia ki tau inua tapu. Tātā tau ai e te whakaaria mai. E tū. Hei mua koe ia mātau e ihua hai tau ia mātau mahi kato. Ko koe anō ki ai whakakaha ia mātau kia whai korori ai mātau roto ia mahi katoa. He mea tīmata, he mea mahi, mea whakaoti roto ia koe. Kia whiwhituna e mātau ki te orana tonu tana ki te mea e ata whaitia ne mātau i tēnei rā. Korori e toi noa tapu. Āmeni.